Good morning everyone. Our today's topic is landscape in pencil shading. Let's see the material required for the drawing. Drawing pencil HB to 8B, eraser, sharpener, long scale, 1/4 side drawing paper or a drawing book. First we have to draw 1 centimeter border onto a page. Then write down the heading on the top and on the left hand corner write down today's date. Let's start the drawing with the HB pencil. First you have to roughly draw on a drawing on a paper, and first you have to arrange a drawing on a paper lightly and then finalize with the 2B pencil. Here we are going to draw one house and windows, bushes around the house. Also one small house also we are going to draw here. This is in a landscape, that is the scenario. Landscape are 2 to 3 types are there: village landscape, city landscape, sea landscape, and every landscape has their own identity. Here we are going to learn on a village landscape with the pencil shading. For that you have to require drawing pencils. I am going to draw some trees also around the houses, and 3 trees we are going to show here, and small road is going between the 2 houses. I am going to show here. Some fence also we draw here, some light poles also there. Beside this big house there is a small river is there, and that river we draw with a zigzag line. These are the arrangement of the drawings. Now we finalize this drawing with a 2B pencil. You can see such kind of scenario in the village. Small houses with the roof, river, then bushes, trees, everything is in a village, and you can see such kind of scenarios in village. That's why we select this scenario for the our first pencil shading landscape. Now we start the shading with the 2B pencil. First we fill up the windows with the 2B pencil. Now in this drawing the light is come from the right hand side part. That's why we showing on a middle tone on the right hand side of the house, that is from your front side. And for the roof we showing on a slightly darkened tone. For that we use on a 2B pencil, but we apply on a 2 layers of 2B pencil so that it gets on a darken. We are using here on a cross hatching technique. We are not merge with your hands. We using on a cross hatching technique. That's why first you have to apply on a application of the pencil with one direction, and for the darkened tone you just change your angle and apply on the same pressure of the pencil, and you get on a darkened tone. This is the zigzag line for the roofs, so that we can get some details of the roofs. Also on the front side of the house there is small window in which we apply on a gray tone with the 2B pencil. This is the shadow for our roof, which is we gets on a wall, so that it gets in a 3 dimension. And this is the door. We are putting on a darkened tone in a windows and a door, so that it gets in a dimension and a depth inside on a house. Here is also we showing on a shadow of the roof. Now we fill up on a bushes with the scribbling technique here. I think this technique is suitable for the bushes to show the texture of these bushes, leaves and the flowers, so that we get on a proper dimension and the details of the bushes. And for the darkened tone of the bushes we can use 4B or 6B pencil to show the details and the dimensions and depth. Now we starts with the trees. First we starts with the tree trunk. So here also we showing on a dimension, 3 dimension. For that first we apply one lighter middle tone, then darken with the 4B 6B pencil. The way we apply on a pencil shading on a cylindrical object in a such way that I am applying a pencil shading on this tree trunk so that it gets a dimension. Also on a land we showing on a shadow of the house, some grass toward the river. Then we darken a line in between the river and the land with the 4B or a 6B pencil. Also we draw some curve lines as well as some wavy lines so that we can show the river is moving. In the middle of the river I am showing one lotus plant. Also the rocks beside this river we shaded with the 4B or 6B pencil because rocks are mostly in a grey color, so that the 4B 6B pencils we required for this darken greyish color, and give dimensions with the 4B pencil also showing on a shadow. The same way we apply on a application on a bigger house, we apply on a shadows as well as the application of the pencil on this small house so that it gets also the same dimension that we got on a bigger house. Here also we showing on a roof with the curve lines, but we are not showing on more details on this house because this house is very much far from our view, and this bigger house is getting a details because it's near from your view. That's why it gets on a better view as well as the details of your house. But because this small house is far from you, you only gets on a dimension and minute details. These are the fence stand. In the villages we putting some wooden stands in a land so that we can tie on a iron ropes around these stands. For these trees we having a zigzag technique. This is also on a different technique for the shading. Now here we learn on 3 types of techniques. This is the zigzag technique for the trees. Then for the bushes we learn on a scribbling technique, and for the house we learn on a cross hatching technique. First we apply this zigzag technique with a 2B pencil. Then for the darken tone apply on a 4B and 6B pencil so that we get some dimension as well as the depth. Here you can see now we darken this zigzag line and some parts will left with the 2B pencil so that we get some dimension. The lower part we darken with the 6B pencil. Now same way in this tree also we apply on a application on a trunk as well as on a leaves. Like on a type of the landscape, there are different types of pencils are also available in the market. Some are good quality of pencils are also there. Here we using on a drawing pencils for the pencil shading, but there are different types of pencil shading pencils also there in the market. Like we are using here Artica pencil, which is low cost but good in a quality. But for the better result you can use on a Staedtler pencils, which is very much better in quality but cost is very much high for the Staedtler pencils. Like the drawing pencil, there are some graphite pencil also available as well as the charcoal pencils are also there. Graphite pencil also used in a pencil shading, but the charcoal pencils are used for the charcoal pencil shading, which is a different type of pencil shading than this drawing pencil shading. First we learn this drawing pencil shading application, then in future in higher classes we learn this charcoal pencil shading also, and also the graphite pencil shading also with the graphite pencil, which is very much useful for you. Also the techniques also different for each pencils and each application, each landscape that we learn in the future. Now we are showing on a shadow for these trees, also the dimension for the trees in the lower part, also putting some dark tones in bushes also so that it gets some depth and dimensions. Add some grass around the river, and now I shaded a land on which I am sitting and drawing and shading this landscape. This is an opposite side of this river, and some small rocks also around here, some grass also there beside me. Now this is the last step for our drawing and shading, highlighting on the poles and wires of the poles so that it gets a dimension. Also we add some birds in the sky. I hope you understand this landscape and pencil shading technique. In future also we learn different techniques with the different pencils and technique. Here in this landscape we learn three techniques: cross hatching technique, zigzag technique and scribbling technique in a bushes. So practice these techniques. Thank you. Best of luck.